on the side of the team from China. Shai, Leave, and Guxue are attending their third Overwatch World Cup. Again, this team is very well proven at the top levels of Overwatch. So expect to see them come out strong here.
So we have a Doom comp versus a
again. It's not the
Junker Queen, Moira Lucio, Soldier 76, Tracer.
Hong Kong better have a way to put pressure on this position.
This will be interesting.
And Guxue is known really for like his Winston play, right? Pretty good Reinhardt as well. If they want to play aggressive, Winston's not really the meta right now with a lot of the high, damage heroes in the meta. So we'll see how he goes on Doom.
Hong Kong looking to try and close the gap here.
Sporticup, thanks for the 3 months.
Queen base composition, one of the few teams looking to leverage that here. Shai now will be accosted briefly, but also with Leave has already dealt with Despair, so it's just the Tracer up for Hong Kong. IRP, they're having to try and fight.
All right, that took a little bit, but that's kind of how that's how the Doom comp is.
Yeah,
it doesn't immediately get a bunch of picks, but then it just out of nowhere gets everybody.
First team to control Ruins will be the team from China.
Yeah, and the pressure's really difficult to deal with, right? Because Shai, you have to deal with him on the Widowmaker, but you have Leave in your backline on Tracer, one of the best players in the world, where it splits your team, can't really focus on one of them. Makes it pretty difficult, and we're going to have a Genji swap. I like this to get a little bit more verticality to try and challenge that Widowmaker.
Yeah, but how much backup is Shalian going to have here? What a biotic
nice shot
from Monk with some of the most filthy plays
what just happened
seen this year on that particular hero. Nothing really that Hong Kong can do to answer that here. Pretty tough for the Junker Queen will just get surrounded. And Shai has layers upon layers upon layers of abstraction and protection here. They can just take their time and find shots like that. That's a headshot on enemy Genji, by the way. Team from China are having a comfortable start.
In the comp, really nice shot there. He's got the infrasight. The comp here from Hong Kong, like they have to play group together, right? And it's very difficult, especially here on Ruins, when you're trying to make your way back towards the point. It's like just really close corridors, and that allows Guxue to get big value out of Seismic Slam, get those big empowered punches. Makes it difficult for them to even come out. The last time they tried to make a push, and we actually saw like a real fight, it looked like Guxue had gotten like two or three
the Widow! Got rolled by a Moira Orb!
Hong Kong, and yeah, Shai gets caught out by a Biotic Orb, but Leave was waiting in the wings with a pulse bomb the whole time and never really had to make use of it. Hong Kong finally get themselves into a position, at least to dictate.
Yeah, good luck to that Queen off Moira now.
Losing out when it comes to overall coordination. Guxue finishes after a K off here, and Hong Kong again evicted. They're going to have one more chance to have a crack at this. They never could flip.
Yeah, as Shai goes over to the 76 to get back in a little bit faster, but also he can feel a lot of that pressure that's coming on in, where now you have Tracer, Genji, and Doom all making a play.
Okay, big solo coalescence play from IRP here. Looking at pressure back towards the point. Bit of extra healing for right. 3K after the Doom Fist switch here. Shai looks completely unbothered by the Doom right in front of them. Can be a meteor strike up to the high ground for Guxue, and Shalian has been taken down. IRP trying to keep some capture pressure on the point, but eventually has to get involved where the healing's needed most. Shai that was ready to receive.
That was the first round of this map.
IRP whatsoever, and the team from China with a very strong way to open this series.
Who won the Colombia versus Mexico
map? Hong Kong tries to make some adjustments there comp-wise to make a play for Shai. And really, gets they weren't able to really access him in the back line anyway, even when he switched from
that was certainly something.
Widow, right? Maybe got him a little bit scared, got him going over to the 76, and once he was on Soldier, there was nothing they could really do.
That was
to really
certainly something.
him, right? Has that sprint, the ability to just get out of harm's way.
I did like there was a moment there from Hong Kong where they were able to commanding shout, push in. I don't know how Shai falls foul of a Biotic Orb. Sometimes
here we go. It's time.
That was pretty awesome.
All skill there from IRP, but essentially, the team from China.
I mean, they generally put it on other roles, but it ends up on DPS a lot for sure. It just depends. It also depends what they're trying to highlight.
It doesn't really.
But DPS usually
just able to focus the individual players.
It ends up on DPS during situations where there isn't a lot happening, because that's where you're waiting to see the open pick.
Both sides, which Echo obviously a pretty strong hero in the.
That's pretty
much here on well. Leave, nice focusing.
That was immediate.
The one hero that's usually
that's not even gonna be
really
close.
Had to be really strong against the Echo.
And right now, like Tank's
also.
You spend a lot of time just taking a lot of damage
for these Echoes out of the sky, but the team from China taking the point first.
I mean, it's important, right, for Leave to try and zero in on Shalian's position pretty early on.
Here we go.
Offload those cooldowns, get the burst damage out. And this is getting rough here for Hong Kong, trying to make their way out of spawn. But the team from China take a really far forward position and are able to leverage like a pellet grenade thrown into Hong Kong spawn. it's tough to play out from.
This is a match.
And I wonder if you maybe have to switch off the queen here to try and get out, right? Because queen, you have the shout, right, to be able to kind of like speed yourself up, give yourself a little bit of help, but can't really peel or do anything for the rest of the team. So might have to make a change here in terms of tank.
Shy constantly harrying here. Crazy tries to go for a bit of a bash there. Shy not too bothered.
All right,
by
they're backing up.
Healing coming in. So again, Monk has a really safe perch. Cut his attempt there. I think Lynx are not.
I feel like the problem is even if you get your ult with Queen, the Doom is like, it's so easy to. Oh, what a pulse! Oh my! The counter charge pulse.
Like Gushui actually, and Crazy actually like collided into each other.
Wait a second.
There. And then the pulse bomb actually just lands and Crazy on the ground.
All right.
Being knocked down. There
Couple picks there.
From Shy's perspective, I'm not even sure where he's.
What do we got here? Echo ult.
Perhaps
on a Brig ult coming up. Oh, this is about to be tough. This is about to be tough. Yeah, the nano.
Nano boost here for Monk. That's going over towards Gushui. Some serious aggression now, and again trying to make it harder for Crazy to. Oh, Gushui! Can't be serious. Was it the knife?
See, chat?
Of course.
See, that can happen, okay?
The Junker Queen, and now going to take the fight.
Listen, it happens, okay?
That Rampage.
What? Rampage coming in here.
It happens.
Z-Connect, yeah. With
all right.
That is huge, right? You're going to have the break here with Rally. Not going to be able to kind of fight, the remaining players. As Lynx are keeping everybody topped up.
Huh.
Yeah, this is probably how we drew it up a little bit, Matt. The team from China are seasoned veterans at the highest levels of Overwatch that you can find. And we knew that it would be tough for Hong Kong to put a scratch on them here. A couple of interesting moments over the course of these two rounds, but it's been very much the show for the team from China.
Yep.
Jalian again feeling the rough end of that focusing beam, and we'll be in overtime here. There won't be much more to be said about Ilios as the team from China starts with a 1-0 lead.
Yep. I didn't really know where to go with like the analysis of that one. It was just honestly China played that extremely well. It was just their teamwork is obviously unbelievable. So, all right, it's time chat.
Yeah, we saw. The finals this year, Shy on the Sojourn was just absolutely cracked. It was incredible. The Widowmaker, we already saw a little bit of that from Shy on Ilios. It was frightening. So Hong Kong team.
Oh, crap! While you're there,
sort of
are you able to make like a link tree thing?
Double sniper here, hitting a lot of these players in individual 1v1s.
I had a lot of people in chat requesting it because they were like, I didn't even know like for like everything.
Really tough
especially like on
task,
TikTok.
right? Coming off the bench,
Zilla, thanks for the
Widowmaker here
Thank
going
you,
up against Shy, one of the best hit scan players we've ever seen in Overwatch, right? As tries to get a jump shot there, tries to put some damage on a Gushui, doesn't hit.
Karumi being very careful.
Yeah, if you don't mind, it'd be
not
awesome.
Really swinging this widely at all. Just grappling up here. Charlian's been allowed to make some decent progress here and is able to play.
Yeah, but like, chat, you see what China's doing here? You notice how like in rank sometimes you'll see me back up really early. Some people just like to back up here and play this angle.
Pressure down with that Hanzo, right?
Like you just play back and you play this angle rather than like take early team fights.
Which it looks like they've done.
Because like this is what a lot of like teams will do. They'll just give up a lot of that space to just like hold this one area.
Looking at that same angle here, and Gush was taking a ton of damage.
I mean, right now it's just relying on one of the double snipers hitting a shot. Like I don't think the tanks have to worry about anything right now. It's just really gonna be whatever. Oh, there you go.
Blow, but it's gonna be Karumi getting the better of the shot.
Huge.
Okay, now we have a 5 versus 4. Kurumi's starting to get a little bit more confident moving up. It's only leave on a Sojourn here. Monk may have to leverage some of that damage to even the score.
Yeah, well, he knows that
nice shot.
Unless he kind of closes the gap, right? That is a large distance advantage that the Widowmaker has over the Sojourn. So,
Kurumi's popping off.
Shots here it's going to be a few that should give them first point.
Yeah, starting to build some confidence here. Hong Kong winning in some of those 1v1s. We're dealing with Shy and Lee, by the way. Such celebrated DPS players. Yeah, Flux here from Gushui.
Wait, there's no way that China just held this after all those picks.
Chance for China to move up. I guess Team
What?
Hong Kong are not able to really apply enough pressure off the back of all those picks from Karumi. That's hard to watch.
Yeah, I mean, really nice stuff.
And they just windowed right there. Just gonna back away.
Hits, but just not enough to get that first checkpoint. Is it's gonna be Crazy using the Amp Matrix here, just trying to back them up a little bit. Maybe they thought they could catch a few players,
Okay, that was some surprise. I mean, Hong Kong does have a good amount of ults coming up right now, but China's just going to use window.
That's huge for the
And that window's going to give them a little bit of time to build up some of the elements they don't have right now.
Down to a minute and 40. Kurumi again takes to the skies. Lynx is
okay.
Inside the flux.
Nice shot.
But they have the window
Response,
still.
Though. Mango Jai gets taken down. Infrasight here for both.
They still have the window, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, Mango Jai ended up having the Transcendence there, which would have been huge, right? As they end up getting Lynx, and with that, Reverse Flux, they take him out.
Oh, Shai's so aggressive.
Oh, see, I recognize that gameplay, the SMG Widow.
Absolute filth here from Lee.
They're gonna play close now.
Starting to leave more than just a mark. And Hong Kong are down to 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Wow, I still can't believe they held that.
For those widows here. At least there's a transcendence to work.
Now China's starting to build their ultimates again, too.
If Shai is going to be hitting those
I mean, it's still, the Hong Kong still has a little bit of a slight ult advantage,
gotta,
but China's just getting
hardest
picked.
part, right, is getting him near the fight
that was a good headshot.
without him taking significant damage and potentially
either
forcing out the Transcendence or taking him out, right? Zen's such a glass cannon of a hero.
Xiaolian again wants to quickly reassume that bridge position. I'm quite sure he feels the pressure now.
Hanzo ult this corner, yep.
Down to 40 seconds. A Dragon Strike here. This is going to
That's a good ult. That's a very good ult. That was a great rock, too, by Sigma. They're going to use Sojourn ult when they get to an ideal spot. They're going to do it, like, now. Nope. Maybe they don't go for it. Maybe they don't.
Shaido may be in a spot here to slow things down.
Wow, Kurumi again.
Their best chance to get this first checkpoint, and Shai getting 0 targets being served up to
I think that's the point.
Kurumi's able just to grappel.
Nope, not yet.
Up to that high ground, we're a meter.
There's no way. They do not. They have Sigma ult now. They're gonna Sigma ult just to buy time. Wait, they're gonna get the point. The meters. Oh, still has it. There's no way. Off the point. They're off the. Oh, they're not off the point. No, they got off the point. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I can see it. The meters.
Get an extension.
Yeah, as Gushui goes for the flux there, and sometimes the Sigma, right, when you use that gravitic flux, obviously you want to go up in the sky. You get a little bit out of the skybox there of the payload contest, and it just probably happens in a game of inches there. Is that'll be first point taken.
Okay, 2 minutes to work with here. Hong Kong, though, not a lot else outside of that time bank to give them confidence. Monk close to a transcendence. Oh, there it is, Mango Jai. Turned into scrap. Shai as well. Might be just holding on to this infrasight here, waiting for Kurumi to build it up. It's going to be a little while, though. Monk taken down, but Xiaolian picked off. There is a flank happening here for Hong Kong. We'll see if it pays off, because the rest of them are struggling in the main fight.
As Xiaolian goes over to the Genji here. Went over to that last one.
Good shot.
So you gotta have like a, if you're not gonna play like a Lucio. Ooh,
nice shot. I mean, see, I look at that as that was still a nice shot, just a good deflect. Okay, we have a window. China has a window here.
Challenge that where the Genji fits right.
Hong Kong doesn't have a window yet.
All right, once into that scary minute mark. Xiaolian hoping to build a blade in the next few moments, has to respect.
China has window.
For Shai and Lee to immediately take him out of the fight.
So China's going to window pretty early.
While also taking the opportunity to get this long-range shuriken damage. Monk with a transcendence, that would be bad news for a Dragon Blade, that's for sure. This is going to be a very explosive fight with a lot of ultimates leveraged.
Yes, it looks like,
Brock?
both teams just trying to build ultimates. Oh, look at that. Look how fast they're able to capitalize that, right? It's a really nice accretion there from Gushui, and then Lee finishes off with a nice shot.
Love this from Kurumi, though, really standing.
Wait a second.
Lee now trying to get rid of the Widowmaker, but there's a
lot
of pressure.
Kurumi again. I got to be honest with you. Kurumi's been popping off.
From the team from China, there's still the issue of the gravitic flux to deal with, though. Kurumi hoping to put some pressure on Monk, but they get back around the corner, and Gushui is down.
Yeah, you got to give credit to Kurumi. Kurumi has been popping off.
Hong Kong have a real crack at this.
Yes,
those are some nice shots.
Really impressive shots on the Widowmaker, especially coming in as a sub for this map, right? The team from China obviously knows subs coming into this one. Keep everybody in. Shai, one of the best Widows in the world, and Kurumi's put on a really nice performance.
An unanswered infrasight here. All the info in the hands of the team from China. Xiaolian interrupted as he tries to go for the Dragon Blade. Accretion sends him off course.
That's how I know I'm not a good Genji, because I would have dashed into that room and gotten rolled. I would have dashed right for that limb and gotten absolutely rolled.
Information behind infrasight and the overclock to
good hold. Good hold.
Yeah, really nice play there from Hong Kong, even to get it that close, right? Towards that second checkpoint where the team from China, they had built up a ton of ultimates, and Kurumi hit some nice shots, start to get the payload moving. They get that Dragon Blade, but China able to just cycle through all their cooldowns, do a nice job of holding on there at the end.
I like how you pointed out just how quickly Leave is able to follow up on this accretion that hits Shalian.
Yeah, it was
midair, he's lying prone, right? So he's stunned in midair, and Leave just instantly flicks over and finishes the Genji off with a railgun. Really hard to play under those circumstances because it's not just
Let's see what happens.
that particular combo that's hostile to you.
I have a feeling that China's going to have a really good attack right now. I just think, like, I don't know, but Kurumi's been popping off. Kurumi could in theory...
The threat of either Shy or Leave just picking you off here. If this is the comp we get from the team for China...
I mean, this would be interesting, right? Ilari.
Oh, this is going to be interesting, exactly. That's a good way to explain it. Just interesting.
Kiriko, that's a interesting
Listen,
setup.
there's a chance with the way Kurumi's been playing. There's a chance here.
Strong, so let's take a look here. Yeah, Kurumi.
Look at these shots.
Nice headshot there. Looks like potentially lost Mitch for a little bit. He must be having the same thing that Zoe's got going on. Oh, you're back.
I am back, yeah.
Man, why'd they bring you back?
I mean, I would have been happy for you.
I was having fun all alone, and then they took all the fun away. I mean, come on, man.
Here we go.
I need this, man. Come on,
let's see if Kurumi can keep it up.
This promo game, just one more. Team from China here. They put Shy on Sojourn. That's gonna light my eyes.
Oh, they went Genji.
On the Genji. Oh,
and
my
Queen.
Goodness. Here's the carnage, and I don't just mean the axe swing. Gooshway pushing up towards R3K. Who's
I don't know that they expected this comp. I wasn't even looking at the comps. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The pressure is immense. The team from China making great strides with this rush comp.
Yeah, they want to play aggressive. They want to play fast, right? Having the Kiriko in the mix with a Lucio as well as the Junker Queen.
Can I Widow like that? I'll be honest with you. The other day I was playing Widow and I hit a headshot.
Carnage really start to just ramp
so it's no big deal. We're not going to talk about my Widow gameplay too much, but I did hit a headshot.
Yeah,
so
this is a real wins moment here for
that tank had to hide behind a wall for a couple seconds.
And it's going to be very, very hard for Hong Kong to unseat this position from Gooshway. Are you kidding me? The kunai across the map. Shalian out and injured by the Kiriko. And that immortality kill might prolong things for R3K. But he can't really afford to back out of it, so he's stuck playing.
Yeah, I know, Chan. I know.
Gooshway shows Mangojo what a real knife is. And Kurumi can't do much from here. Monk playing super aggressive, definitely brimming with confidence.
Wow.
Yeah, and once you get this Kitsune rush, right?
That was a first point.
Plus a lot of the other heroes that they have, just in the
that was a first point.
Where you start to get a lot of those axes and whatnot. Everything just becomes even stronger, just amplified as R3K now will go over and play a queen of their own and try and match.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
The Lucio is already up to 27% on beat, and that's because they haven't had to do anything the whole time.
Ultimate economy, right? So, like, you may now have a good comp to kind of match them. It's just you're so far behind.
That's why it's...
Monk wants to push them ahead here with that Kitsune rushing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Get that cart going. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just a get 3 on cart situation now.
And Hong Kong, yeah, again crumble under
nope, they're going in.
Immense pressure. And remember, the team from China just really have to get to the end of this phase of the map. That means that Hong Kong have one more fight.
Yes, it's going to be an overclock here from Shy as they push up. They don't even want to let them get out and try to contest the cart here. Kurumi tries to make it out with a nice dash. Kurumi's had a pretty good map just coming on in, but still, I mean, the amount of pressure, right? The aggression that the team from China plays with this dive comp gets right in your face, gets really.
I feel like Lengsa was the real MVP. Like just sitting on the cart, like
but we knew they'd be
that's how you play right there. You just sit on the cart as Lucio. Listen, that was great.